Good afternoon, everyone. This is Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Today we're going to do a follow-up on a story we covered last week regarding Kim Kardashian and her new shapewear line that she curiously named Kimono. Kim Kardashian announced her plans to change the name of her Kimono shapewear clothing line. The move followed intense backlash on social media and accusations of cultural appropriation. Before the announcement, the Japanese government announced that they would be sending patent officials to the United States to discuss the matter with officials. Last week, Kim Kardashian shared an Instagram post to officially launch a new line of shapewear to her clothing brand. Using a play on words, Kardashian named the intimate apparel Kimono. Despite the excitement to share the new line with the world, the backlash was immediate. Individuals on Twitter, Instagram, and media outlets demanded that Kardashian change the name of her brand. On her announcement on Instagram, she said, "Finally, I can share with you guys this project that I've been developing for the past year. I've been passionate about this for 15 years, and Kimono is my take on shapewear and solutions for women that actually work." The kimono is a traditional outerwear garment that men and women wear in Japan. The garment, often made with beautiful fabrics, have been a staple in Japanese wardrobes for over 1,000 years. On Instagram, Japanese women shared their anger with Kardashian. A hashtag #KimOno began trending, and thousands of people shared photos sharing their hurt. Then the Japanese government flexed its muscles by speaking out against Kardashian. The mayor from the ancient Japanese capital, Kyoto, Daisaku Kadokawa, issued a letter to Kardashian. He wrote, "I am writing you this letter to convey our thoughts on kimono and ask you to reconsider your decisions of using the name kimono in your trademark. Kimono is a traditional ethnic dress fostered in our rich nature and history with our predecessors' tireless endeavors and studies, and it is a culture that has been cherished and passed down with care in our living. Also, it is a fruit of craftsmanship and truly symbolizes a sense of beauty, spirits, and values of the Japanese. In recent years, we see not only Japanese, but also many foreign tourists wearing kimono and strolling around Kyoto and cities in Japan. It is proof that people around the world love kimono and that we are proud of as our traditional culture. We are currently undertaking initiatives nationally to make kimono culture a symbol of our culture and spirits, registered to UNESCO's Intangible Cultural Heritage List. We think the name for kimono is an asset shared with all humanity who love kimono and its culture, therefore should not be monopolized." Despite the backlash, Kim Kardashian told the New York Times that she would not change the name. Kardashian insisted that the product line would not prevent people from selling traditional kimono products. Naturally, Kardashian doubling down did not help public opinion. The story became international news. The Japan Times wrote numerous stories about Kardashian and her refusal to change the name. Additionally, a petition started on change.org urging her to change the name garnered more than 130,000 signatures. By Monday, the heat became too much for Kim Kardashian, and she announced on Instagram that she would rebrand her shapewear line. In a photo on Instagram, she wrote, "Being an entrepreneur and my own boss has been one of the most rewarding challenges I've been blessed with in my life. What's made it possible for me after all of these years has been the direct line of communication with my fans and the public. I am always listening, learning, and growing. I so appreciate the passion and varied perspectives that people bring me. When I announced the name of my shapewear line, I did so with the best intentions in mind, and my brand and products are built with inclusivity and diversity at their core. After careful thought and consideration, I will be launching my solution wear brand under a new name. I will be in touch soon, and thank you for your understanding and support always." Despite Kardashian changing the name, the Japanese government held a press conference. Despite Kardashian changing the name, the Japanese government held a press conference on Monday. According to a report in the Japan Times, Industry Minister Hiroshiki Seiko tweeted his plans to send officials to the United States on July 9th. In the press conference, Seiko said, This has been a big deal on social media. The kimono is regarded around the world as a distinct part of our culture. Even in America, a kimono is well known to be Japanese. Additionally, the minister said that he would follow the matter closely in the coming months. Trademark law and regulations have come front and center since Kardashian announced the launch of her brand. While Kardashian did not own the name kimono outright, she had trademarked the font used for her brand. Additionally, her use of the name would not prevent others from using the word and selling traditional garments. However, her massive platform and influence in the world made much fear that the kimono would no longer be synonymous with Japan, but rather with her brand. This fear is what prompted many on social media to accuse her of cultural appropriation. Other companies have trademarked the word kimono for their products. However, none of the trademarks corresponded to clothing. A software company and a writing utensil company received patents for kimono in 2013. Kardashian's choice to use the word for her brand of clothing is likely why the license created such a frenzy. For now, the Japanese can breathe easy and know that the long tradition of the kimono will remain a part of their culture. Perhaps the Japanese government will be able to persuade the United States to no longer issue patents for a name with such deep cultural meaning to another nation. Tell us your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think it was appropriate for Kim to change the name of her shapewear line? Do you think that she changed the name because of the pressure applied by the Japanese government? Or was she responding to the backlash and uproar that had been created on social media? Do you think the trademark laws in the United States need to be tightened in order to prevent other companies from using the kimono in future trademarks? Let us know what you think on this topic. Obviously, this has been a wild story, and given Kardashian's history of using controversy to sell products and elicit interest in herself, part of me is wondering if the name kimono was used not to actually use for her brand, but as a way to spark interest in the brand before it launched. Let me know if you agree. As always, make sure to follow me on Twitter. You can reach out to me at WOA Crystal Ball, and let me know your thoughts by commenting below, as well as make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I will be back soon. Bye.